Hi everyone, welcome to video 55, Heaven at 29%. As you can see, I'm not in the same room as I am usually, but greetings from here. It's about 11 o'clock, 5 minutes to 11 p.m. on the Pacific side of the United States, and today's the 29th of July, 2019. How's your day going? Hopefully it's going well, and hopefully you're happier today than yesterday, and that great things are coming. You know, our life is up and down a bit here and there as far as the climate of our happiness, but we're aiming, as long as it's on a net increase, then we're going in the right direction. So that we have heaven waiting for us on October 14th, I believe, would be heaven at 100%, or the 15th at 101%. Thank you for being here. So let's see what is going to be unveiled today. Video 55. 55 is my lucky number. So, what's your lucky number? Heaven at 29%. Maybe 29 is your lucky number. Anyway, thank you for coming. Good to see you. Let's discover something new. What's new and exciting? What is heaven unveiling today? Well, I'm at the church camp. We're gonna do some work for some of the neighbors here. So I'm happy. It's up in the mountains, and it's a beautiful place to be. So heaven is everywhere on the earth, but many people are suffering right now. So we need to focus on fixing that problem. Every day we need to focus on it and make sure that we are aimed in the direction which relieves those people, because those people, as you probably well know, that when anyone is suffering, then no amount of happiness that is not thinking of not aiming at their relief is not a relief. So we need to, I need to remind myself, always stay focused on relieving those who are suffering the most. God's children, the ones who are suffering the most, need our attention most every minute until they are relieved. The purpose of all the goodness and happiness and joy in the world is to relieve the people that are suffering the most. Those people are the true recipients of the greatest blessings in the world. So that is why why we were born, is to relieve those people of their suffering, because people have been suffering for millions of years, 100,000 years, decades, hundreds of years, millennia, and so forth. People have been suffering, and now finally in 2019 we can bring it all to an end. All the suffering can end. So thank you for being here, and we are aiming our whole life's intention upon bringing heaven to the poorest of people, the people who are suffering the most, or in the most pain, or have the most misfortune, or wherever and whatever suffering those people are going through. We are pledged to fix it with our lives. That is why we were born, and that is why we give our lives every morning, every day, to fix that problem for God, because God is our creator, and we live for God, and God lives for us. So thank you for being here. We're going to make the world a beautiful place. We're going to make a world that everyone can be happy. No one is starving. No one is worried about where to get their next meal. And I have many friends that I contact, a number of friends daily, that have that problem, that really cannot eat what they wish they had to eat, and are wondering where to get the money for their children's school, transportation, or uniforms, or anything they have. The cemetery fee for their buried spouse, or just to have the things they need, a computer for school, and so forth. So many people are going without the very basics. So that's why we're here. That's why we're uniting. That's why we're loving. We're centering on true love. And God is using us to make a single family on earth. That way all people can experience heaven today. That is our goal. And we can do it. We can do it because that is God's intention and it always has been. So as soon as we hear the proper perspective, then we all can adopt that perspective very simply. That's why we're here, to become heavenly citizens and to reflect God's intentions every minute and make sure that we know that heaven is available for us and all the people who are suffering every single day. So that is the purpose of video 55, Heaven at 29%, is for us to get to 30% and so forth. Each day we get closer to heaven. And we get closer to embodying heaven completely within our heart and soul and our spirit. So our spirit can unite with God because we are born God's absolutely whole and pure children, and that is our destiny, because our Creator is our loving Heavenly Father, and we are His children, and that is the total reality of God's awareness is love for His children and love for all people, and that people return and to appreciate and to live in return of love, in love, giving and receiving love from God to His children, and from His children back to God, and all of God's children in appreciation of our Creator's gift of life and this whole universe for absolute enjoyment and fulfillment together as families. Yes, that is our goal, and we are achieving it this year, 2019. That is God's magic number. That is God's lucky number. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. See you tomorrow if you can make it. Take care, and best wishes. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow at video 56, Heaven at 30%.